All right, guys. So we want this training to be interactive today. So if you are here for training, if you can turn on your camera, because I'm going to be calling on some of you guys. We're going to be focusing today on scripting, some role play. I want to maybe listen back to a call or run through some scenarios that you guys are running into so that we can do a little bit of coaching and stuff on that. Does anybody have a recent call that they've made where either it was a great call, they booked an appointment that we can maybe listen back to, or maybe a call that they had trouble on, they were following up with someone through Follow Up Boss, because I want to see if we can pull up the recording, or maybe like, hey, I called this lead, I was having some trouble, what could I have done differently? That would really help, guys. So someone feel free to unmute yourself, let me know what you got, or we could pull something up. Anybody?
I'm looking for something. I just got to go to the pipeline right now, but I can send it to you to your chat if you want. I can volunteer for a decent call. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Or you could tell me, if you tell me who the name of the client is, I could just pull it up right now. Follow Up Boss. Anybody else have anything? Yeah, while you're looking for that, anybody else have anything that any calls that we can listen to? Does anybody have any objections they've run into lately? You're calling a lead, following up with the lead, whether it's in person, whether it's someone you're working with currently, any objections that you're running into and you're like, how do I deal with this? We got to have someone, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Okay, I'm going to send the link to the chat. His name's Daniel. In call messages. Come on. There we go.
Jay, can you hear me? Okay. I just want to make sure.
I can hear you.
Okay, because no one's responding or answering, so I just want to make sure you guys can hear me, because I got 6 people and no one's giving a thumbs up or camera on. Or I want to make sure I'm not just talking to myself, because from this side it looks like no one can hear me.
I hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, is it just me in this room?
No, it's not just you. Or it is. No. No, seriously though. I sent it over right now. You could try that if other people are looking to, right, Enrique, but I sent over an example. Right, and then it has the notes on it, right? So it's clear on what happened with the call. So if you want to take a look
Where'd you send it at?
I sent it on the chat right there, the in-call messages on the Google meeting chat.
Maybe that's what it could be. For some reason, I'm not seeing all the tiles and stuff. Hold on, let me try to reload this real quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay, I'll send it to your Slack too if that's easier.
Guys, this is a great opportunity for you to, I'm hoping that you guys have made calls. So this is a great opportunity to get some coaching, not just from Enrique, but from your peers, right? So if there's a call that you made within the last 48 hours and you need some assistance, let's get it out here, guys. Let's start participating. Let's make it happen.
Oh, there we go. So there was some error. I couldn't see half of you guys. I couldn't even see your cameras on or anything. So now that should work now.
You thought it was just me and you in here, Kike?
Yeah, so I was like, what the heck? I'm not, does no one see me or hear me?
Me, you, and Mike Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, is this us three? Where's everybody at? All right, you guys can see the screen, right? Thumbs up.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we can see the screen. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and play this call. So, uh, would it be this call here that you made on July 7th? This 2-minute call? Yes, we might have made a few
It's either
calls.
that call. No, it's yeah, it's this one right here. That's probably
Hey,
the initial contact.
okay, let's dive into this, guys. We'll take this call. We'll learn off this call. Let me know if you give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
Hello.
Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Dan speaking.
Yeah, this is Michael. I work with John Realty. You were speaking about property, San Jose, for
Oh,
569
hi.
Yale. How are you doing?
Yeah. Can you tell me the address again, please?
Pardon?
Can you tell me the address again of the property?
Yeah,
Oh,
569 Yale Way, San Jose, California, 95117.
can you spell out the last part? 569 Yale Way? Oh, I see it. Okay. That's all.
Yeah, that's okay. No problem, Daniel. 569 Yale Way, Yale space WAY.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Got it.
What's your question?
Not at the moment. Is it priced that way for the location?
Yeah, so you want to know if the price is reasonable for the location?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, great question. So yeah, I would be able to get you that information. Is that the type of a house you're looking for? Because you're looking at First Street before, and then Destino Circle, right? So you're looking at a lot of places within the
Yeah.
95112 zip code.
Yeah.
Are you looking for property for yourself to move it to, or is it an additional property, or what's your goal here?
It's for myself to move into.
Okay, so you're trying to move in. Okay, no problem. Do you currently have property now, or are you renting, or how does that look?
Oh, I'm renting now.
Okay. So it's pretty easy for me to gauge what you're able to afford based on what your current rent is. How much
Okay.
are you spending now on rent?
Oh, right now I'm paying only 1,180.
1,180. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. I don't know how you got that deal. What is it? A 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom?
It's actually a 3-bed, 2-bath, but I have 2 other roommates. So.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Yeah, I mean it's a really old lease, like 12 years old.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. We've just lived here for a really long time, and they didn't want to change the rent, so good for us.
Yeah, good for you. Absolutely. I mean, I guess it's worth asking. You're gonna stay there.
Oh yeah. So since I've lived here for a really long time, I'm looking for a change, and that's one of the reasons why I'm looking for other apartments. Plus, looking for this one. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for a change. When you say change, what's wrong with where you're currently living that you want to change?
Oh, it's all really outdated. Everything in the house is pretty old.
Okay.
And yeah, there's little to no renovation because again, they want to keep the rent the same and they want us here for as long as possible. But at the same time, since it's been a long time, I just want to look for a change. That's all.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get it. You've been somewhere long enough, and you notice that the floors are creaking too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Location primary is I'm seeing is in San Jose, California, right? I'm just being informal
Yeah,
there, but
San Jose,
correct?
Sunnyvale, Mountain View, Los Gatos.
Okay. And any specific criteria that you're looking for? 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom again, or can you explain a little bit about that, Daniel, please?
Yeah, I would prefer a 3-bedroom, and I really like a spacious place. So if it's 1,700 square feet, that'd be pretty nice.
Okay.
And if it's got modern look to it, that'd be nice too. It need not be a modern build. If they've renovated recently or did something recently, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I agree. And I'm noticing that what we're looking at here, right, is I'm pulling it up right now. Yeah, so it looks more like a condominium, right? So are you focused more on condos, or are you more open to other opportunities? What does that look like for you?
Yeah, I'm open to other opportunities. I just don't want to look for mobile home. Anything other than a mobile home is fair game. In my order of priorities, I would prefer houses or townhomes over condos.
Okay. So townhome, condo, mobile home, no mobile home.
No mobile home, yeah.
Okay, we'll cross that one out. Good. How about affordability? Are you currently working?
Oh, yes.
Wonderful. Okay. What's your take home, if you don't mind me asking, Daniel? That's my
So
job.
the annual is 410.
410?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you say 410, is that annual or is that monthly net?
It's annual.
Annual, 410.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And you're saying 410K?
Yes.
Okay. So, yep, keep the price low and bring in the money. I understand. Okay. All right. And then, so I understand everything there. And it looks like if you find what you need and it makes sense that you're willing to do something. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. I am still playing around with the numbers a little bit to see what makes most sense for me. Honestly speaking, I should have bought something 2018. Right now, prices are high, interest rate is high, so I'm still going back and forth on that one. Just a heads up on that.
Yeah, and it makes sense. Most people are, but we are able to figure out a way where we're take advantage of the lower price points that we're seeing because inventory is being higher, right? And people aren't buying, which is reducing those home prices, which is good.
Yeah.
And then we can sacrifice maybe a couple years of paying high interest in order to refinance later on. So there are ways around it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna schedule you with John. You already spoken with him, so it just makes sense to do that. He understands your situation, and I'm gonna extend what we just spoke about to him.
Okay.
In regards to times that he has, do you work 5 to 9 or with, or excuse,
9 to 5.
9 to 5, or do you work, is 6 p.m. okay for him to give you a call tomorrow?
So I'm sort of taking a break this week and next week, so anytime could work for me. I'll be busy only on Thursday to Sunday, but any other time, just give me a heads up before the call and I should be fine.
Okay, then I'm going to schedule you for tomorrow, Wednesday at 6, because it's fresh on the brain and it just makes sense to do it in that way.
Perfect, that works.
Okay, so he's going to call you tomorrow at 6 p.m. He'll send you over an invite. It's just going to be a Google Meet or Zoom. And yeah, he'll go from there. I'm going to tell him everything we talked about. He should be able to have some properties for you, so that way you're able to look at it. And yeah, if everything makes sense, we'll move forward based on your discretion. If not, we'll plan on something so that way you at least have a game plan there.
Sounds good. Awesome.
All right. Well, good timing there. I'm glad. And I'll be following up too, Daniel. If you have any questions, you can save my number. My name is Michael. And then, yeah, John will call you tomorrow at 6:30. Anything else, or excuse me, 6 p.m. Is there anything else that to know in that conversation? Like something that's been you've been needing to know?
At the moment, probably not. Because, yeah, it's just a price. Some of it really doesn't make sense to me. It's just overly inflated, I feel, just in the past couple of years. And I personally haven't seen that happen at this extent. So, yeah. Other than that, nothing else at this moment.
All right, that sounds good. All right, wonderful, Daniel. Well, you have a great day today. Thank you for taking the time. And then John will call you tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Sounds good to me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Solid. Good stuff, man. First, let's give it up for Michael, guys. Let's give it up for Michael for a solid call, really good call. Let's give it up for him volunteering for us to listen to his call. I know some of you guys aren't volunteering because you don't want us to all hear your call in front of everybody. Don't worry, this is how we get better. Let's go around the room. Unmute yourself, guys. You could just shout this out, or if anybody wants to take a stab. What do you guys feel Michael did very well on that call? What did he do well?
He gathered a lot of information, which was really good and useful for the agent to move forward in the meeting.
Yep, absolutely. And keep in mind, guys, Michael's our ISA, so he's helping follow up with some of these leads for our agents to help either reignite or rebook the appointment and nurture these people, right? So John, that was John's lead that he's following up with, and now he's getting that guy back on the calendar with John. Right? So just keep in mind the context of that call. So yeah, solid information building. What else, guys? What else stood out to you?
I feel like he was just having a conversation. It didn't feel like he was interrogating or having a like a telemarketer call. It's just having a conversation and just gathering the important information like LP Mama.
Yeah, absolutely.
Comfortable call. It wasn't so scripted. You know, he kind of moved where the conversation was taking him, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, so I think that was really good that he was able to just have a nice conversation.
Yep.
I think it's really nice that he did it in a very like casual way as well. I think it helped with the lead letting his guard down as well.
Yeah, definitely. What else you guys got?
I like that he didn't answer the client's question from the beginning and just kind of went back to like what he's looking for. And then I think he did multiple things as well, like peeling the onions a little bit more, asking questions, the right questions. His tonality was great, conversational. I think overall it was really solid.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What stood out, guys, and I think if we just look at the big picture of the call, is Michael's very comfortable on the phone with talking to people, right? As you guys can tell, he didn't sound like he was nervous or stuttering or anything. I think he slipped up on like a 9 to 5, 5 to 9 or something, but that wasn't really a big deal. I mean, you can tell like the way he was talking to that guy is the way Michael talks to me when him and I are just shooting shit in the office, right? Or when we're doing training or whatever. So I think that's a big takeaway that I want you guys to get, is that you need to just come off natural, because if you come off natural, like you're just a person talking to another person, that other person's guard will come down, right? And so I think that's a big piece of it. The other piece that stood out is that he knows what to ask for. So like he didn't go in the right order, in the exact order of LP Mama, but he hit all the LP Mama basically, right? In a roundabout way, he gathered all that information. So that's the other thing that's important. If you're newer and you don't know what to ask for, that's gonna prevent you from having really good calls. So like it was almost like a dance. Like he knew how to just kind of dance around that and make sure he hits the points, whether he didn't go in a straight line, right? Because that's not how conversations go. You know, and he was able to hit all those points. Now,
let me add, Enrique, real quick. And I think it's important, right? Because I've been in marketing sessions with our team, but you have to have LP Mama in front of you. If you haven't done this a lot, make sure it's in front of you. I'm not sure if Michael has it in front of him, but I would recommend you having that. And like Enrique says, it's not straight down the line that you're going to have this conversation. It's where the conversation flows. And then while you're doing it, you can check off the L, the P, go back to the A, right? And I think that's important to understand, to have it in front of you. Don't wing it, guys, because then you're kind of like, I got someone, and you don't know what to do, right? It's like, no, have that in front of you so then you can flow right through it.
There's
Yeah,
a trick to doing it. Yeah. If you go to email template, right, and you're like doing the template for an email, and then you just put in buyer or seller, right? The first thing that comes down as the template is actually what we're looking for, LP Mama, right? Right there, buyer appointment template. And when you select it, right, you don't have to have it on another tab. It'll just show up and it will show it right there. Location, price, motivation, agent, mortgage, and appointment. And then it makes it so much easier, right? Because you're not like going from tab to tab. It's already there. And then you just make the conversation with them.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. So just to show you guys that again, right? So if this is the lead that he was in, he can just hit templates, and then he can put buyer, and there's a buyer appointment template, and it's basically LP Mama. That's what it stands for. So now when you're on that call, you have a visual in front of you, like, okay, I need to know the location, I need to know the price, I need to know why he's moving, which this one's the biggest reason right here, right? Is why someone's making that move. You know, are they working with an agent? You know, are they pre-approved for a mortgage? And then obviously book the appointment. So that was That's a really solid tip, Mike, for having that in front of you. The other thing I noticed too is while he was talking to him, he can see the activity of the properties that this guy looked at, right? So if you look here on the right, while he was talking, you can tell he was looking through the notes and he was saying, hey, you know, I noticed you were looking in San Jose. Is that more or less the area you're looking in? You know, last few properties I see were properties in San Jose. And then he probably could have clicked on one of them. And when you click on it, now it's going to pull it up, right? So now he can use that as conversation, right? Like, oh, hey, I noticed you looked at this property on Eden. It was for 1699, 3-bed, 2-bath. Is that more or less the type of property you're looking for? You know, and then that is giving you ammunition that you can use for that call, right? So you want to use this information to build rapport and to find out more about what the client needs, right? Especially if you have it at your disposal.
Yeah, and this is huge, guys, is that the reason why you want to use something that the client is comfortable with, because their guard drops. It makes them more familiar. It's a mental thing, psychological, right? And so that's why you leverage Zillow. You leverage the information that's in front of you, and they get a little bit more comfortable talking with you. So it's important that you do that.
Absolutely. Now let's go back to something. I want to replay the first minute. Let's talk about his intro, right? What was his intro?
Hello.
Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Dan speaking.
Yeah, this is Michael. I work with John Realty. You were speaking about property, San Jose, for 569 Yale Way. How are you doing?
Yeah. Can you tell me the address again, please?
Pardon?
Can you tell me the address again of the property?
Yeah, 569 Yale Way, San Jose, California, 95117.
Can you spell out the last part? 569 Yale Way? Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. No problem, Daniel. 569 Yale Way, Y-A-L-E space W-A-Y.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Got it.
What's your question?
Not at the moment. Is it priced that way for the location?
Yeah, so you want to know if the price is reasonable for the location?
Okay, let's stop right there. So as you guys see, there's a technique to that because Michael and I worked on that, right? Michael, can you unmute yourself, bro? What's the technique for the intro of the call?
Yeah, so right away I just say their name and I make it as if like I don't really know, you know? And so I'm like, hey, Daniel, right? Like it's a question, right? And that gets them engaged where they're trying to understand, well, that's who I am. And then from there, you know, I try to remind the client of when we spoke, right? So I try to remind, I'm like, this is where we spoke. Do you remember that? Do you remember that, right? I need to have them know, I need to have them remember when we spoke, right? Because then they won't trust me. And then right after that, I sort of make it their thing. Like they are the reason why everything happened. But initially, right away in that intro, I'm just questioning, am I reaching the right person?
Absolutely. I'm trying to find that. What was that little sheet we had? We did like a quick little.
I like that. Well, you're trying to find it, Enrique. I like that, guys. I've heard Enrique do that when we're marketing here, and it's like you're almost becoming an actor, right? It's like I'm sorry, is this Daniel? Hey, Dan, yeah, we spoke, and it's no big deal at that point, right? It's not like, hi, you're not saying a long old intro and you're making yourself sound like a telemarketer. That's a casual conversation. That's awesome. I like that. I forgot that we used to do that. That's good.
Yeah, there was a document that you and I put together. Do you remember what that was, Michael? The it was like that
yeah,
one,
I can find
like
it.
a basic one pager.
Just give me about a minute and I can bring
That had like the intro. See if you remember what it was called, because I have it here somewhere.
And these are small details, guys, that we're going over. I think it's important to understand that these small details are going to get to that appointment, right? And so in order for us to get good at this, you need to role play this. You need to make many, many calls. Michael's in here in the mornings making a lot of calls. So that's why he's getting a lot better at it. And he's able to coach with Enrique because Enrique actually has a body of work like we just seen right now.
Oh, here we go. I found it. It's the lead follow-up script, right? So lead follow-up script, super simple, guys, but it basically the most important part, and you guys can hear Michael did that because him and I trained on this, because before he was doing something different where he was saying too much in the intro and then he wasn't really getting that far. And we trained, and I'm like, dude, I listened to a couple of his calls and I'm like, we're cutting all of that shit out from the beginning and we're just going to do like a very simple, it's a setup tactic, right? So, and once he did that, then like he just started having like his conversations just started going longer. And then once we tweaked a little bit on which leads he was calling, now he's been booking appointments consistently, right? So, right here, right? Let's follow this. You and I, Michael. You're calling me.
All right, ring, ring.
Hello?
Enrique?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Michael, a local agent with Zillow. I was going through the files. I've got your name here. I don't know if you've ever, you were buying a home. You remember? You were looking at in San Jose area. Did you guys end up buying something?
Okay, boom, stop right there. So I want you guys to see how simple that script is, right? Especially when you're following up with like older leads that you've had in the system, you got to keep it sort of simple and open-ended, right? So he didn't say, hey, PRG real estate. He didn't say Zillow Premier Agent. Those are too many words, right? You got to really condense this thing down. He said, hey, Enrique, like a question, like lean in. Hey, Enrique. And he waited for me to confirm, like, yeah, who's this, right? That's a setup tactic, right? You're getting me to, by me saying, yeah, who's this? I'm confirming that it's Enrique. And then now I'm curious to know who you are, right? That's a strategy right there. And then he went really quick. It's Michael. He didn't say Michael Jones. Hey, he could even say Mike. Hey, it's Mike, local agent with Zillow. I was going through really quick. You could even put the words really quick if you want. Hey, really quick. I was going through my files, got to your name. I don't see if you ever bought a home. Did you guys ever get something? All right. All right. Who wants to take a stab at that right there? Just who wants to just repeat this part right here, this first part? Let's go around the room real quick, guys. And who wants to do that? Jomo. Ring, ring. Hello.
Hey, Enrique.
Yeah. Who's this?
Hey, it's Jomo, a local Zillow agent. I was going through my files real quick and your name popped up. Did you ever bought a home?
Okay. Stop right there. Perfect. Right. Curiosity. Zyla, say it with me. Ring, ring. Hello.
Hello, this is Isla. How are you, sir?
Okay. I want to make sure we know the assignment. Zyla, did you hear the script? I just want you to repeat this script that you see on the
Automatically came
thing.
out of my mouth. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, this is good, right? This is why we're practicing. This is why you come to class. This is where we practice, right? So really quick, hey, Enrique, or whatever the name, hey, John, right? Like you're saying like a question. You're asking it as a question. Like, is this John? Hey, John? Yeah, who's this? Hey, it's Sila, local agent with Zillow. Hey, really quick, I was going through my files, got to your name. I don't see if you guys ever bought a home. Did you guys end up getting something? Right? I'm gonna let me edit this real quick. I'm gonna put the words in really quick, right? Fix this. Okay, so let's try that now. Ring, ring. Hello.
Hey, Enrique.
Okay. So when you have a question, so ask, say, is this Enrique? Ask me a question. Is this Enrique?
Hey, is this Enrique?
Okay. You see how your voice went? Is this Enrique? And then it turned, right? Okay. So now say, hey, Enrique, right?
Hey, Enrique.
Yeah. Who's this?
This is Zyla from Zillow Preferred Agent. I'm just checking in with you. In my file, I see you were looking to buy a home in San Jose. You've been helped?
Okay. Stop right there. So I want you to slow down and I want you to be very curious when you're asking me, right? Like almost like you're tiptoeing, right? Hey, Enrique. Yeah, who's this? Hey, it's Sila, local agent with Zillow. Really quick. See how I slow that down? Really quick. I was going through my files. You see how my voice even changes tone? I was going through my files. I got to your name. I don't see if you guys ever bought a house. Did you guys end up buying something? And I can even like, hey, did you guys end up buying something? You see how I'm raising my hands? Because then it sounds like I'm really curious, right? So you have to put that tonality into it, the curious tonality, because then if you just do it the way you did it, hey, it's Zyla, zero permit agent, really quick. I was going through my files and were you guys still looking to buy a home? What they hear is they hear telemarketer. But when you do like the tiptoe dance, like the Pink Panther, anybody know what Pink Panther is? Right? Anybody remember? You guys I might be too old for you guys. But when you tiptoe, right, and slow it down, then they become curious too, right? It's a technique. Okay, so now let's try that, but now you're slower and you're enunciating certain words and you're being very curious, like it's a mystery, right? Like you're trying to discover something. Okay, let's go again.
Hey, Enrique.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Zyla. I'm a local realtor. Really quick. I was doing my files and I got your name. I don't see you bought a home. Did you guys bought something?
Okay, much better, much better, right? So what are you noticing, Zyla? What are you having to do to get into that mode?
Calm myself down, very subtle way, and told the thing you told. Stop, pause, and then say something.
Exactly, right? Because if you notice when I'm having a conversation with someone, the way somebody talks is you stop, you go. Some words are high, some words are low. When girls are gossiping, what do? How do they talk? Let's go, girls. How you guys talk?
Oh my God, did you hear this? And
No, they go lower. Oh my God, did you hear what's her name just did this? Right? You see, like they go low, like it's a secret almost, right? They don't just go, oh my God, did you hear what's her name did this? Right? That's not how it works, right? There's flow, there's highs and lows and stuff like that. I'm too good at that. You're right.
And Enrique, and what happens to the listener is when you lower your tone, they lean in to try to hear, right? So that's the key, guys, is that tonality, that's the game you're playing, is because when someone talks lower, then you lean in. It's like a secret, right? So yeah.
Exactly. If I'm like, hey, come here, then you come in, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna try that again, Zyla. But now I want you to be really curious. So that means some words you're gonna slow them down like this. Hey, it's so this part right here. Let me see. Let me go to my document. So this part is fast, right? But then this part is really curious. Because you want to hurry up and just tell them who you are, but then the second part you want to go a little more curious and lean in, right? So it's going to be like, hey, Enrique? Yeah, who's this? Hey, it's Michael, local real estate agent with Zillow. Hey, really quick. I was going through my files and I got to your name. I don't see if you guys ever bought a home. Did you guys end up buying something? You see how I went fast, slow, right? Okay, let's go, Zyla.
Hey,
Ring,
Enrique.
ring, ring. Hello.
Hey, Enrique.
No. Hey, Enrique. Hey, Enrique.
Hey, Enrique.
There you go. That was way better. Right now, I'm like, huh?
Hey,
Who's this?
Enrique.
Who's this? Yeah, who's
This
this?
is Zyla. I'm a local realtor. Really quick. I was checking through my files and I don't see you ever bought a home. Did you guys buy something?
Perfect. Way better. Much better. Much better. Right? That's how we got to do it. Let's give it up for Zyla, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I am really
All right,
bad
so-
with people's the tonality. I'm trying. Thank you. It really helped me. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. That's why we're here, right? And guys, remember, it's not learning the script. It's not what you say. It's how you say it, right? That's the most important part of getting good at sales. It's knowing when to come in and get serious. It's knowing when to go louder. It's knowing when to stop. It's even using hand gestures. Like when I'm talking about to a seller and I'm in the listing appointment and I say, hey, my job, I'm going like this, and they can hear me tapping my chest. My job is to get that price as high as possible. And I push the hands up, right? because what I'm doing is I'm saying it, but then physically I'm saying it too, and I'm giving them a visual, right? And so that connects all the pieces of the puzzle together, and then they can really feel my enthusiasm and my conviction, right? They know that I am confident in what I'm telling them, right? Even the way I talk to you guys, right? I'm slowing things down and I'm enunciating certain things, right? I'm driving points home with you guys so that it resonates with you in your mind, right? This is all technique on how to communicate. If you can master this, the art of language and tonality, you will be a much better salesperson. You will have to make a lot less calls and you will move people further, faster, right? All right, let's go through this, guys. We're just gonna work on this intro right here, and then we'll move to part two. Let's do a couple more people. Who wants to take a stab at the intro right here? Let's go. This is your chance to just do it.
I can do it.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Ring, ring. Hello.
Hi, Enrique.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is Tanya, a local agent with Zillow. Really quick, I was going through my files and I don't see that you ever purchased a home. Did you end up finding something?
Okay, stop right there. That was great. I would just encourage you to slow that part down that's highlighted, right? The one that's gray right there. Because you came in the first, hey, Enrique, yes, hey, this is Tanya. But then from there, slow it down and like lean in a bit to create more curiosity, right? So let's go one more time. Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Hey, Enrique.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is Tanya, a local agent with Zillow. Really quick, I was going through my files and I don't see that you ever purchased a home. Did you end up finding something?
Okay, I want you to go even slower than that. I want you know how you can go like, you can watch YouTube
Yeah.
and you can go 1x, 2x. I want you to go half X, right? Half of an
Okay.
X, right? Let's just practice that. Let's just go from really quick.
Well, already because I'm naturally like a really quick speaker. But no, this is good practice. I remember that was actually like feedback Jason gave me from like day 2 as well, to like slow down and not speak so fast. So
Yeah, and
Okay.
us Latin people usually talk really fast, to be honest. Like if you ever talk to my dad, you can't understand half the shit he's saying because he's talking so fast.
I could.
It's like his own little language, right?
yeah.
But okay. So Tanya, I just want you to hit the really quick part, but I want you to go to half X speed, right? Go.
Okay. Hey, Enrique.
No,
Oh,
no, just go really quick. Yeah, we already passed that.
Got it. Okay, awesome. Hey, really quick, I was going through my files and I don't see your name as being some. Okay, is that too quick? Okay.
Yeah, I want you to exaggerate it slow.
Okay.
Exaggerate it slow, right? Hey, really quick. Pause.
Okay. Really quick, I was going through my files and I don't see your name. I don't see you ever bought a home. Did you guys end up buying something?
Okay, so here's a way to slow it down is taking pauses in between like the next point, right? So really quick, pause.
Okay.
I was going through my files and I got to your name. Pause. I don't see if you guys ever bought a home. Did you guys end up buying something? You see, like I'm pausing in between like those little breakdowns, like those breaks in there. I'm pausing, right? Okay, so
Awesome. All right. Really quick, I was going through my files and got your name. I don't see you ever bought a home. Did you guys end up buying something?
okay. Really quick, pause. So really quick, put a longer pause right there.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Really quick, I was going through my files and got your name. I don't see you ever bought a home. Did you guys end up buying something?
Okay. I don't see you guys ever bought a home. I don't see you guys ever bought a home.
Okay.
Right? Like you could so do even like use your body language, like lean into the like when you're like you're trying to like be curious, right?
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Really quick, I was going through my files and got your name. I don't see you ever bought a home. Did you end up buying something?
Much better, much better, much better. Okay, now we're gonna put it all together from the top, right? From the, hey Enrique. So
Awesome.
hey Enrique, like curious. Hey Enrique?
Okay.
Right? Okay. Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Hey, Enrique.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is Tanya, a local agent with Zillow. Really quick, I was going through my files and got your name. I don't see you ever bought a home. Did you guys ever buy something?
Okay, stop right there. Let's give it up for Tanya, guys. That was good.
That was a challenge.
No, good stuff. I mean, you're right, but just that right, that little improvement right there, if you get in the habit of doing that, with all your conversations and like knowing when to enunciate and stuff like that, you're gonna make the conversations go further, for sure. Right? It's called what this is called, it's called dynamics, right? That's what it is. Like I play music, right? So in my band, like our song, like we play rock music, but it wasn't always just like loud. There'd be some parts where it slows down and there's a breakdown and like, and then we're building you up, and then boom, we're gonna go loud, right? You know, and you hear that like in your favorite songs, right? Like house music, right? It's like the build up, right? And then it same thing right here, right? So you want to make sure that you're flowing, right? Like there's dynamics in your conversation, and when you have to drive a point home or get a little more subtle or a little more curious, or even elevate your voice, hey Enrique, hey Tanya, right? You're saying different stuff through the tonality, right? That's what it is. All right, let's go. Who's next? Who wants to take a stab at this? Let's go. We'll do two more.
Enrique, let me try.
Let's go, Amaya. Let's go. All right. Ring, ring. Hello?
Hey, Enrique.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Enrique, this is Amaya from Zillow. Hey, real quick, man. I was going through my files and saw that the file is not updated about your home search. May I ask, did you end up buying a home?
Perfect. That was great. That was actually really good. Okay.
Sorry, I
And I
added
know
extra information, but sorry.
no, it doesn't have to be exact, right? That's the other thing. Is my words, right? This is how I wrote it, but the words don't have to be exactly the same, but you hit all the points.
Yeah.
Right? You started out, hey Enrique, curious, and then you slowed down the really quick part. And Amaya, guys, talks fast, right? Like you
Oh yeah,
would you agree, Amaya? You talk fast?
super fast, super fast than Tanya, just for your information, Tanya. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right. But sometimes, that's fine. That's fine if you normally talk fast, but now you got to be in control when you're on these calls, right? You got to be able to
Yeah.
control the speed so that you can
And
drive it home. Good.
just one more
Go
thing,
ahead.
Enrique, is even before making any calls, I have to tell my brain like, hey, I'm going to make a call and I have to slow down. And I do that because my mentor from my professional, they told me like, hey, don't speak fast. Like you speak good, but slow down a lot. Like and add
Yep.
tones and yeah.
And what happens, like if you've ever seen a really good speaker, guys, right, on stage, they're not just blah, 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 right? They're walking around, they're pausing, they're looking at people, they're driving certain points home, they're intense when they need to be intense, right? It's the same type of, right? And that's why they can captivate someone's attention because they're commanding the room, right? And that's what you got to do is you got to be able to command on the call, right? Okay, let's go. One more. Who wants to take a stab at this?
I want to take a stab.
Let's go, Magali. Let's go. Let's go. Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Hey, Enrique.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Enrique. It's Magali. I'm with Zillow. Hey, really quick. I was going through my files and I saw your name. Did you guys ever end up purchasing a home?
Okay, stop right there. That was really good. That was really, really good, right? You could even slow it down a tad, but I like that there was a clear difference between, hey, it's Magali with Zillow, and then it slowed down when it went to really quick. So solid. Just keep practicing it. Keep practicing it. All right, anybody want to do one more? One more. Let's go.
Another one.
Let's go, Brendan. Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Hey, Enrique.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, it's Brendan, local agent with Zillow. Hey, really quick. I was going through my files and I got your name. I don't see you ever bought a home. Did you guys ever buy something?
Stop right there. Oh, love that. Great. There was even some little subtleties there of when you made your voice go higher and lower. So not only did you speed and slow down, but you even like raised your voice or lowered it, right? Hey, did you guys ever buy something, right? That's part of it as well, right? So that's even more advanced, right? So good stuff, Brendan. Okay, So now we're going to move. We got about 12 minutes. We're going to move to the second part of this. So here's what's going to happen when you call people to follow up. Is this whole intro, it's a setup. It's a setup for one of these things to happen, right? What I'm doing is I'm already thinking 2 steps ahead of them. I already know when I say something, it's going to trigger them to give me some sort of answer, right? So if I already know the answer that they're going to give me, I should already know the responses and the different options to respond, right? And the common answers you're going to get, no, we didn't buy, or some variation of that. No, we haven't bought yet, or no, whatever. Yes, we already bought, or hey, we're holding off, or we're not interested, right? Those are probably the top 3 things you're going to get, right, when you're following up with the lead. So we have to know how to respond to those, right? So no, we didn't buy. Simple response. Oh, okay. Are you guys still wanting to buy something, you know, or what's your guys' timeline, right? That right there is just going to create an open-ended conversation where they're going to tell you more. And then now you have to listen so that you can now do what Michael did on his call, was you can find your opening and you can kind of go down that little path, right? And still try to hit like all the LP Mama stuff. If someone says, yes, we did, just congratulate them. Keep it professional. Hey, congrats. Where'd you guys buy? Right? Whatever. Shoot the shit. But the only thing you're trying to do right now when they say, yes, we did, is, hey, is there anybody else you know that we can help? That's kind of the Hail Mary shot. You should always ask that. Anytime someone says they already bought or sold, congratulate them, wish them the best. Hey, congrats. Looks like you got taken care of. I'll update my notes. Hey, before I let you go, do you know anybody who may want to take advantage of this market right now? We have a bunch of off-market listings. We have a bunch of properties that have reduced their price. So I would throw like a little carrot. And if you ask 10 people that, you're going to get one of them that says, yeah, my sister's looking to buy. Yeah, my cousin, my coworker, my neighbor. My neighbor's looking to sell. How do I know this works? Because when I used to door knock, I went door knocking this whole neighborhood, right? I got to this house, did a script, basically, hey, we sold a home in your neighborhood, blah, blah, blah. Just, you know, checking if you want to know what your home could sell for. The guy's like, look, man, I'm not looking to sell. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for your time. But that guy right there, the neighbor, he's looking to sell. Go talk to him. Right? Because at the end, I asked him, hey, do you know anybody else in the neighborhood that I could talk to that might be looking to make a move? Right? If I didn't ask that, he wouldn't have told me, right? I go to that guy's house, I knock on the door. Turns out it's this old man. He's like 70 years old. He wants to move back to Portugal. He wants to sell his house. It's paid off. I end up getting a listing, right? So if you don't ask that while you already got someone on the phone who's being nice to you, you're missing an opportunity, right? Don't like spend hell of time on that conversation. Just quickly, congrats. Hey, great. Hey, before I let you go, do you know anybody that I can help with A, B, or C, right?
I just real quick, I think that's important to do because you have an audience at that point. Remember, we're making all these calls or all these door knocking, and we're not getting in front of anyone. So once you have that opportunity, you got to shoot your shot, right? Even though they already bought, they don't want to sell. You got to ask, right? You already have a live audience. Perform, guys.
Yeah, they already talked. They're already answering, and they're already talking to you, and they're already being cordial with you, right? So might as well ask, right? I remember when I used to prospect a lot. I remember this one deal. It was one of my first deals when I first started at MeriQuest. It was the wrong number. I called, hey, is, you know, whatever the name was, right? Is so-and-so there? Oh, no, you got the wrong number. What do most agents do when they say they got the wrong number?
Okay, sorry about that. You know, all right, have a good day.
Exactly. But me, I was trained like, hey, you got someone on the phone, ask, right? And so the lady was being cool. I was like, oh, I'm super sorry. I must, you know, I got the wrong number. But hey, by the way, this applies to pretty much anybody, you know, in the neighborhood. This is what I'm doing. Hey, by any chance, you know, do you guys need some help with this? And we were doing loans back then. And she's like, well, actually, I am looking to refinance and pull like 100 grand out of my house because I want to do a remodel, right? Oh, great. Okay, where do you live? And then I start going through the LP Mama, right? The application. And then boom, I ended up getting that deal, and we ended up closing a deal, and I made like 6 or 7 grand on that first deal. Right? So that person's on the phone, you got to shoot your shot, right? Okay. Last but not least is not interested anymore, or I'm holding off. You're going to hear that a lot, right? You hear that a lot, and that's where you got to find out why. So acknowledge it. Oh, I see. You guys are holding off. Hey, just curious, what changed? I see in the notes you guys were looking in San Jose before. What happened? And then just stay quiet. Because what you want to do is you want to get them to open up. You already got their guard down by using the script up here. So now you're anticipating one of these is going to happen, and now you just need to know which path you got to go down, right? And then once they start revealing information, then you can find your opening, right? Like, oh, we're not sure about the prices, right? Okay, well, here's what we've been seeing in the market, right? Has anybody updated you on the prices or the opportunities, right? Oh, we're not sure about the rates. Well, hey, totally understand. A lot of people are not sure about the rates. Has anybody told you about buy downs and how you can get your rate 2% lower, right? Hey, we couldn't get the price we wanted on our home, right? We tried to sell it. We were holding off. We couldn't get the price. Hey, totally understand. We actually just helped someone sell their home who had previously listed with another agent, and we were able to get them a lot more for their sale, right? Just curious if you would want to explore what we would do different, right? If we were to work with them. So you see, like, depending on what answer they give you of why it changed or why they're holding off, then you need to know how to respond to that and how to create some sort of value to them, right? So what I want to do for this part is we got 6 minutes. We're just going to go around the room, and I'm going to throw one of these at you, and I want you to use this framework to respond to me, okay? I'm going to start off with Tanya. Let's go, Tanya. Just unmute yourself. We're going to make this quick. This is like boom, boom, boom.
Got it.
So remember, this is assuming we already went through the script, the intro. Now these are one of the objections. You need to ask me something like this in your own way, right?
Okay.
No, Tanya, you know what? We're not interested no more. We decided to hold off.
Oh, I see. What changed?
Well, you know what? It's just the rates. Like, the rates are kind of high right now, and we're just not sure if we can afford anything.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know that's a big concern for a lot of people. By any chance, have you heard of interest rate buy downs?
No, I haven't. What's that?
Yeah, so this is a negotiation.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right there, right? So you did the perfect thing, right? Is you threw out something, and then now that gets me, no, what's that? And then that's your opportunity to now say, hey, I can set you up with my lender. We can jump on a call. We can have a consultation. We can whatever, right? So perfect. All right, let's go to the next one. Zyla, I'm just going off my screen. Zyla, yeah, we actually bought already. Yeah, thanks for calling.
Awesome. Congratulations. Where did you buy?
We bought in Sunnyvale. We ended up buying a condo there in Sunnyvale. Yeah, so I think we're good right now.
Thank you. I'm just here. My business is for referral. If you can refer somebody to me, that'd be great. I can help them.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, stop right there. So what you want to do, right, instead of, because what you're asking is what we want you to ask, but I want you to ask it in a different way. I want you to use like, hey, awesome, congratulations, where'd you buy? Okay, great. Hey, by any chance, do you know anybody that is looking to make a move right now that we could talk to? Right? You're more asking a direct question, not saying, hey, refer me somebody, right? It's more of a direct, like, hey, do you know anybody that I can help? There's a lot of good deals right now. Or do you know anybody that I can help? We have 4 listings coming soon, right? Do you know anybody who might want to see those? Okay, so let's ask me that in that way, right? So hey, Zyla, yeah, thanks for calling. We already bought something.
Awesome. Congratulations. Where did you buy?
We bought in San Jose. Yeah, so I think we're good right now. Thanks for the call.
Do you know anybody who I can help? Because there is a lot of inventory and good deals out there.
Well, actually, you know what? My brother-in-law, I think he's looking to buy something. Do you guys do business in Gilroy?
Yes, we do.
Okay, stop right there. See, now you're like, okay, now you can take that to like, okay, well, let me get his info, let me whatever, right? So perfect. Let's go to the next one. Mike Jones.
Yeah.
You know what? No, we didn't buy yet. Yeah, we haven't bought anything. We're still looking.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, where are you guys looking at?
We're looking at San Jose. Yeah, I think San Jose or even Milpitas. We're open to those 2 areas.
Those are great spots. Yeah. We have a lot of inventory in San Jose, Milpitas as well. What would make the difference between going to San Jose and Milpitas?
Okay, stop right there. See, now he's getting into the questions of figuring out why I want San Jose, why I want Milpitas. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Who's next? Blanca. Let's throw a little curveball at you.
Ready.
No, actually, yeah, we're just not sure if we want to buy. We're kind of holding off right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. So tell me a little bit about that. What changed?
Well, I just got a new job, and so I'm supposed to get a raise like in 3 months. So in 3 months, then we'll probably start looking again.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. Congratulations on your raise and your new job. That's exciting. I know that you're saying you got a raise and it sounds like you were in the market. When was the last time you reviewed your numbers with the lender?
Okay, stop right there. Boom. Okay, so she acknowledged it. Now she's going down that path, right? Good stuff. That's all we need. Brendan, let's go. Brendan, everyone's gonna get a chance today, guys. So just do this little role play. Brendan, yeah, we actually bought already, man. I appreciate you following up. Yeah, you can take me off your list. We bought in Milpitas.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, I love it out there. Milpitas is great. Just real quick, while I've got you on the line, do you know anybody else I could help in the housing market? You know, maybe they're looking to purchase a home.
You know what? My do you guys do selling homes as well, or just helping people buy?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we also sell homes as well.
Oh, okay. Well, my neighbor across the street, I think they just got a divorce, and I think they're probably going to be selling soon. So I don't know if they have an agent or not, but you may want to go talk to them.
Okay, yeah, and then I'm just wondering real quick. You said your neighbor was across the street. Where in Milpitas did you buy your
stop
home?
right there. Okay, stop right there. See, now he's going to get that info, right? But the point I'm trying to make is you got to ask, right? You're on the phone, ask for it, right? Amaya, let's go.
Yep.
No, we didn't. We haven't bought anything. Yeah, no, we're still kind of looking, trying to figure that out.
Okay, that's fair. Are you still active in the market?
No, we kind of took a little bit of a pause. I mean, we were looking, and then the market's been acting a little wild. The tariffs, Trump, the rates, the economy, the whatever tax, right? So we're kind of holding.
Yeah, I understand, man. A lot of my buyer clients are in the same dilemma. There is a lot of uncertainty in the market, so I can understand that. But sorry, I blanked out. What was
Okay,
that?
stop right
What
there.
changed? Okay, what changed? Okay.
No, so that's fine, right? So I think, right, the response is this one, right? Are you guys still wanting to?
Yeah, they say they
So
want
do
to
you guys still want to buy a house, or is it still a goal for you to buy a home? Do you
Yeah.
have a timeline of when you'd like to be in your home?
Yeah, what should change for you to come back in the market or something like that?
Yeah. One thing I want you guys to do is, when someone talks about like stuff going on in the market, try to avoid saying there's a lot of uncertainty, right? Because when you're saying there's uncertainty, what are you reconfirming for the client? Is it a good time to buy or not?
No.
No.
Okay. So do not use the words uncertainty. Instead, you can reframe that as like, yeah, there's a lot going on.
Right.
That's neutral, right?
Yep.
Uncertainty is you're agreeing, yeah, it's uncertain, right?
Don't scare
People don't
them
buy
more.
at uncertain times.
Yeah.
So you could say, you know what? Yeah, there is a lot going on, but we're seeing a lot of people take advantage of it right now. We're seeing a lot of people get really good deals, who know they're going to be here for a while. They're taking advantage of the opportunity. So you see how I can turn that negative into a positive, right?
Yeah.
So it's all in how you say it. But good stuff. Let's move. Let's go. Let's do a couple more, guys. We're almost coming up on time. Actually, we're all at time. Let's go. Let's take one more. Magali. You know what? Yeah, we're kind of holding off right now. We were looking to buy, but we decided to hold off.
Oh, okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about why you decided to hold off?
Yeah, I mean, we put a couple offers on homes and we kind of got, outbidded. That was probably like a year ago, so we just kind of got a little discouraged.
Oh, okay. I hear you. And yeah, sometimes you do get outbidded, but the good thing is that we're not in the same market that we were a year ago. Things change. And now there's a lot of opportunity out there that we can put your foot in again in the door. What do you think?
Okay, perfect. Stop right there. Great. You took that negative, you turned it into a positive, right? Now you can create that conversation. Onaje or Nicho, you guys want to take a stab at this before we wrap up?
Sure, I can go.
Okay, Nicho, let's go. No, we haven't bought yet. No, we're still kind of looking.
Okay, I see. What's changed?
Well, we just haven't found the right home, honestly. Like, we took a little bit of a pause, and we've just been searching online a little bit. We haven't really, seen the right home yet.
Okay, so what areas are you focusing in?
San Jose, right? Okay, stop right there. Right. So good stuff. You asked what changed, and now you got it to move forward. Last one. Onaje, I know you're on there. Do you want to try to take a stab at this real quick?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a shot. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. Good stuff.
So hey, we actually already bought Onaje. Thanks for calling. You could take me off your list. We actually bought something already.
Oh, you bought something already. Very cool. Congratulations. Where did you buy? What city?
We bought something in Newark, actually. Yeah, we probably about 6 months ago.
Nice. Really great area out there. Well, since you congratulations on your new purchase. Do you know anybody else who would be interested? Do you have any friends who I might be able to help out? Got a large inventory. A lot of the houses are going on discount, and I think now is a great time to buy.
Let me think. You know what? Actually, one of my friends from work, I know him and his wife were thinking about it. I don't know where they're at in the market. Do you work in Dublin? Do you go out there?
Yeah, definitely. We cover Dublin.
Oh,
not
okay.
a problem.
Okay.
We actually got a few houses out there. Yeah, a few houses out there. Again, a lot of a few price drops. There are a lot of nice lots out there. So yeah, Dublin's great.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's stop right there. Good stuff, guys. That was perfect, Onaje. Guys, I want to thank you guys all today, but I want you guys to see today that a lot of us are putting in the work. We're making the calls, right? We're going through we're putting in that work, which is great. But I want to open your eyes to the fact that there is technique, there is strategy that is going to take you a lot further, right? Which is to reiterate why it's important that you show up to training and you don't only practice it here, right? You practice this on your own, you practice it with each other, even record this, right? Like even record yourself saying these things and listen back. Because you're only going to get good at this if you keep putting in the reps, right? And you actually take the time to practice. So move forward, guys, this next week with kind of a new mindset is, hey, I need to slow down. I need to emphasize certain words. I need to reiterate the value. I need to already anticipate what they're going to say so that I can have my next move already calculated, right? Which is really important. That's all I got for you guys. Let's clap it up for today, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Enrique, can you drop this script in Slack, or where can we find it?
Yeah, I'll drop it in Slack. I've dropped it before. I'll do it again right now. I'll put it up there. All right. Thank you, guys. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you.